Hey guys, it's me, Kenzie Taylor. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Subscribe. And like and comment and enjoy the sauce.
Hey, it's Leila Lewis. You're watching The Sauce with Kenzie Taylor. New episodes every Tuesday.
Yes, that feels good.
Welcome to the podcast. Oh, I'm obsessed with ASMR.
Really?
I listen to it every night to go to bed.
Interesting. What do you listen to on it?
Like tapping.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that one doesn't bother me. The one that bothers me is
The mouth sounds. Yeah.
eating. Yeah. I can't.
I kind of like them.
I can't. I'm like this.
There's one cool one that I saw on TikTok the other day. It was like someone was eating Pop Rocks and they like did it in their mouth and it was the little
I love Pop Rocks.
fizzy stuff. It was cool.
Someone told me if you put a bunch of Pop Rocks in your mouth and you put a drink in and swallow it, you could die. I'm like,
Because of all the carbonation or something?
And then do a blowjob.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like on their dick.
That would probably feel
They
nuts.
sell them at sex shops.
Pop
this is, literally, I'm like, are we ready?
Okay, we can we can go back to
Wait,
that.
I didn't do an intro. Okay. I suck. Really good dick. Anyway. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Sauce with Kenzie Taylor. Today, I have such a beautiful guest. It's actually my first time meeting her as well. Please introduce yourself and tell everyone what you do and all that jazz.
Okay, my name is Leila Lewis. I am a adult performer and content creator, and I do a little bit of modeling and influencer bullshit. And
Influencer bullshit. I love that.
what else? Yeah, you know, doing all the porn things.
So I
Can I
have.
say that? Can I say porn?
You
and
can say anything you want.
curse and
fuck,
stuff like that?
fuck,
Okay,
shit,
cool.
fuck,
Cock.
cock, come. Okay. So I put some notes. Let's see. So IAFD, which usually lists like all of our credits, has 10 professional performer credits listed to date for you.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Yeah. Layla has over 10 million video views on Pornhub. And you're 25 years old, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. What's
Yes,
your
yes.
zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Me too.
Yes. We're just little crybabies.
Yeah.
in our feelings.
No, I'm not. I stay in my shell. I don't cry ever.
Well, I'm a Pisces moon also, so I'm just like really, I need to cry.
I'm Cancer, Scorpio. So,
okay, so
yeah.
you're just horny.
So yeah, basically, horny and don't fuck with the people I love.
Perfect.
And okay, so you've done quite a bit of interviews because I always, looking and researching,
Yeah,
stalked
done a
you a
few.
little bit. No big
Yeah,
deal. You know, looked at some of your porn. No big deal.
Oh, nice. Did you like it?
Yes. So you've done quite a bit of interviews talking openly about, body positivity, and the term BBW not being just a fad.
Yeah.
So what exactly does that mean to you?
So, I don't know. I guess personally, like obviously, I will call myself a BBW just because my fans call me that, and people in the porn world or associate that with me.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily love the term just because it's a little fetishy.
It's kind of like putting you in a box.
For sure. I'm like, I want to just be a porn girl like everybody else.
Yeah.
And just happen to be big.
You're like,
you know?
I'm a curvy lady,
Right.
baby. Enjoy.
Exactly. I'm like,
Why you have to call me that?
I'm a slut like
Yeah.
everybody else. I'm just want to fuck people and get paid for it.
Yeah. Does that bother you? Like when people say that a lot to you?
No, it's not like the worst thing in the world. You know, when people are like treating me like I'm just my body, then that's when it gets to like, pissing me off a little bit, especially like in the normal world when I'm like trying to date people and like being on the dating apps and stuff like that, and guys particularly will just see me and see that I'm confident in my body and I like to wear bikinis to the beach and I wear minimal clothing just on a regular basis. Not today, obviously, but you know, when it's hot out.
Yeah, it's cold.
And you know, they'll just see like, oh my God, this girl is so confident with showing off her body. She must only want sex. And like, yes, I love sex, but that is not.
Yeah,
That's not the only thing that I like.
Exactly.
I got a brain, and I'm a full-fledged person.
Did you go to college?
I did for I did like, I guess so I did 2 years at like a university. I went to Penn State.
Okay,
and
nice.
then I dropped out because it was not feeling it.
Not your cup of tea.
Yeah, it was just
What was your major?
really, really big. I switched a lot. I was a business major and then I flunked econ, so I had to switch. And then I was a French major, which I really liked, but it was really hard and I was really bad at school because I have ADHD. So I was like, I just think school is not for me right now. So I this was in 2017. I decided not to go back. I moved back in with my mom and worked some like retail jobs and stuff, and at that point I was just like at home and bored, and all of my friends were at college and I was alone. And I was like, I'm gonna start taking nudes and posting them on Tumblr, and like I started camming on MFC and stuff.
I think I'm a loser because I never used Tumblr, but continue on.
It was good in its heyday. Like apparently it's coming back now, but in its peak, like 2016 2017 Tumblr was top notch. I will say. I was just, you know, being horny.
Was it like
and
Twitter? You could post whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like a lot of like artsy, you know, people that.
But just Instagram, so like photos.
For sure.
No like statuses.
You could do videos and GIFs. GIFs were really
okay.
big on Tumblr. So
Okay, got it.
I would just fucking post whatever on there. And I gained like a pretty decent following for being like a nobody. I think I had like, I don't know, 10,000 followers on Tumblr.
Were you using your real name or were you using your performer name?
I was using, I think my username was horny chick 722, which is my birthday.
She's definitely not
She's
horny.
horny.
She's not horny at all.
No,
Nope,
of
not
course
horny.
not. So I was just like, you know, anonymous horny girl.
Yeah.
And then when I like gained some fans and people showed interest in wanting to pay me, I was like, oh, maybe I should set up some little accounts. And I made like a Venmo. I was using my Venmo for people to like buy my Snapchat for like $9 on Venmo. And it was like under my legal name. So I was using my legal name a little bit at the beginning, which was really stupid. But then I saw like, you know, girls doing the whole thing and like being on many vids and making content and stuff like that, and I was like, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
How do I do this? And then I just started doing it. And
were you like doing just custom videos for people? Were you doing solos? Were you finding other performers to work with?
Yeah, so it started out just as solo content, just like filming myself masturbating and kind of doing the stuff that I was already doing, just throwing the camera on. And then I started like buying little outfits and getting like little camera equipment and stuff like that, and like some more sex toys and filming more that way. And then I was just like uploading them to like tube sites and ManyVids, like smaller clip sites. And then I discovered Twitter and all of sex work Twitter, and I was like, holy shit, this is like a whole community.
I know. I'm wondering if it's going to change because Elon Musk just bought it. But like literally Twitter, you can post fucking anything.
Yeah, I love it.
Like I've posted the nastiest shit on Twitter, and it's like, this is cool. Continue on with
cool.
your day.
Yeah, and just, you know, my gaping butthole.
Yeah. Look at that gape. All right. Continue on. Scroll past.
We love it.
There's a fisting. Scroll past.
Right.
There's somebody getting strapped down.
I'll go on Twitter like in the airport sometimes.
Oh,
and just
God.
be fully scrolling in public, and people are probably like, "What the fuck is this girl doing?"
I know.
Like,
So that's why I have a privacy screen on my phone.
I
So
gotta get
nobody
one of
can.
those.
Yeah, so nobody can see what I do. I try to tell my husband all the time, like, we need to get you a privacy screen.
Yeah.
Because like Twitter is just like you're scrolling and it's nothing but fucking,
Right,
and sucking, and
cock and pussy and ass.
whoopsie.
Which is, I like it. But
Yeah. Oh, I love
some
it.
other people might be like, was
Offended.
not expecting to see this on my morning commute.
Yeah.
No
So,
matter
are you from California?
I'm not. I'm from Philly originally.
Okay.
So I lived, Philly suburbs technically. I lived out there my whole life pretty much, and then when I went to school for 2 years. I lived, on campus. And then I moved back for a year. And then in that time, I was getting into the industry and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And my parents were not like, I didn't think they'd be cool with it. So I was keeping it a secret. And I was like, I guess my parents were like, you need to get a degree so that you can get away from us and be financially independent.
Like, but I have a degree being a hoe.
Literally.
Mom,
it was so frustrating. Like, especially once I started to really make money from it, and I couldn't tell them like I am making money from
I'm
this.
Successful.
Right. And they're still like school. Mm-hmm. And the whole time I was like, God, I fucking hate this. But I continued on, and I took some classes at like community college just to like try some other things.
Yeah.
And then when I did finally move to California, I was like, I was having a crisis. I was like, I need to go find myself. Mm-hmm. And my parents were like, okay, you can do that as long as you take classes somewhere. And I was like, okay, fine. So
what's with the school shit? God damn it.
Like, I get it.
So you know what you could do? Just do a porn dressed as a schoolgirl, and you're like, I did so many classes today. See? I'm tired.
Exactly.
Like, come on. I'm sick of doing these classes.
It's just like, that generation, it's just programmed
they
into
think that
them.
you have to go to school to be successful.
Right, exactly.
I have a bachelor's degree that I don't even fucking use. Exactly. So, yeah, there's that.
Most people are the same case, unfortunately. And I'm like, why would I want to go into debt and be miserable? And just, I failed like so many classes, and then I'm like, okay, I'm wasting money. This is dumb. Why am I doing this? And it wasn't until COVID started that I was finally like, this is my sign. Because all my classes went online. Yeah. I was like, I will fail all of my classes if I can't be in a classroom. Yeah. So I was like, I'm done. So as of 2020, I have quit school, and I have never looked back.
How did you break that to your parents? Were you like, I'm done?
So my parents have definitely helped me financially throughout my life. Yeah. So at that point, I told them, I was like, hey, I can't do this anymore. If you want to stop supporting me financially, that's fine. Because that was the deal. They were like, we'll help you with your, tuition and stuff if you're taking classes. So COVID, and I was like, I can't, I'm done. And they were like, all right, well, can you pay your bills from this? And I was like, yeah. So they were like, okay, if that's what you want to do, go for it. So then that's what I did.
Cool mom and dad. My mom and dad are cool too.
Thankfully.
They are right.
They are
very,
cool now.
Very grateful for that.
The beginning was not so cool.
Yeah.
They were like, are you on drugs? What the fuck? Did we fail you as parents? And I was like, can you just shut the fuck up?
Everybody fucks. How did I get here, mom and dad?
I'm like, you guys fucked. You raised a smart, independent, like confident in her sexuality woman.
I love how confident you are, because
thank you.
It really shows, and honestly, you probably inspire so many women that come across your page on social media.
That is the one comment that I get probably consistently, and it's usually either from like other girls or guys who have girlfriends that look like me. Yeah. And they're like, hey, I have never seen somebody in porn that has like this similar of a body type to me. Like, thank you. And I'm just, I read all of them. I don't always respond to all of them because I can't. There's a lot. But I read them all, and I'm just like, because that's what I wanted. I was like, I wish I had fucking seen bitches that looked like me in porn when I was watching porn at like way too early, like growing up. Yeah. Because everybody sees porn as a kid. You know?
For sure.
It's inevitable.
The first porn I ever watched was on a VHS tape.
Stop it.
I put it in the VCR. It was Pirates. So it was,
pirate porn?
Yeah. So it was Jessie Jane. Jenna Jameson. Mm-hmm. I believe Janine was in it. Tommy Gunn.
Wow.
Evan Stone. Like, it was,
of course.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But like, yeah, I seen that at a very young age.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying, because I will say that. Obviously, like, I can't relate with you on that or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I have seen that. Like, when I was watching porn and stuff, it was always like very skinny, tall women.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was like no curves really, just big, huge fake boobs, and that's it.
Skinny. Because it was, I was growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s when the fucking super duper skinny was the ideal beauty standard.
Yeah.
And it has definitely changed these days. Like I feel like the thick is definitely in, you know.
And to me personally, I feel like that's sad. Like it shouldn't have to be like in. It should just always be
right. People should just be accepting of different body types all the time.
Like everybody's different. Everyone has different shapes and eye colors and hair colors and fucking skin colors, and like everybody's so different. You know what I mean? Just like accept it and move on. And if you don't like something, just carry on.
Right. Go like, mind your own business.
Yeah, like why are you commenting on my page to like saying nasty shit? Like you're gonna go to hell.
That's the thing though. Is
like,
these people they're fucking miserable with with themselves. So I
just don't engage.
No, same. I can't
like
anymore.
That's the advice that I always give to people that are like, you know, I can't stand all these people that are writing nasty shit, and I'm like, number one, stop reading the comments.
Yeah, just ignore
I used
them.
to do that, and like it made me so depressed at the nasty, mean, cruel shit that people would say.
It's really hurtful.
It really is. But the thing is too, it's like I had to get, and it started when I got sober, but like I had to get to a mental state of being like, they're saying their own opinion about a character that I play basically, because Kenzie Taylor is, you know, a character, a brand. Like when I'm filming and on set and all that shit. Yeah. But like me really, like I'm not what these people are saying. They don't fucking know me. Right. So I had to get to a state of like detach myself emotionally from this shit and not take it personally.
Yeah. You just got to do it. Even like blocking people these days, I'm like, it gives them that satisfaction that you like fucking, I know. I'm like, you gotta end it. That's the boundary. I'm like, we're done. You don't have access to me anymore.
Yeah.
Goodbye, you stinky little loser.
See ya. Never. So you basically paved your own way then, or did you know another performer that kind of like slid in?
Yeah,
no? You paved your own way. That's pretty fucking sick.
I definitely had to figure it all out on my own. I just kind of.
It's not easy either.
No, yeah. I mean, I got into the industry like 5 years ago in this past May. Exactly 5 years, and I just kind of saw what other people were doing and was like, how can I do that? And then luckily I had people that were interested and wanted to buy my porn and, you know, liked seeing me online, and, you know, my fans have grown, and I've been able to like network with other models online, mostly like through Twitter. And then when I started going to conventions, that's like how I met people in person. And I did some like smaller, like little cam girl meetup events where we would like get a shoot house and, you know, film content and cam together and stuff like that. So that was really helpful too, to like just, you know, meet other industry people.
Networking is everything, for sure.
Exactly. I'm like, I wouldn't be where I am if I hadn't done that stuff and like.
That's amazing though. Like you literally like fucking blew the door down, and you're like, bitch, I'm coming in.
Yeah,
I'm here.
I think it was a lot easier though, because there weren't a lot of girls that looked like me doing that. And because like I'm considered like a niche market, there's more, you know, people that are willing to pay for what I got, because it's not as, you know, readily accessible for free on Pornhub or whatever. So I think that definitely helps. But yeah, I don't know if I'd say like self-made, but at least in the industry, I'm like,
you're self-made for sure. For sure. Like, who gives a shit about college?
Yeah, right.
Look at me now, mom and dad.
having sex for big porn companies. Yeah.
So what has been like a favorite scene or project that you've done so far within the 5 years?
Okay.
If you had to choose like one.
Just one. I shot for Brazzers a couple months ago, which was really dope. That was like a pretty
Who'd you work with?
Juan Loco.
Okay.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in LA. I got booked with them for a scene again in Vegas like a few weeks ago, but it got canceled because one of the girls on set was drunk and we could not finish the scene, so they canceled all of it. It's like, great,
really?
thank you.
It's like, you couldn't wait till after?
Literally, thank you for making me miss out on a fat check, but you know.
That's not even that. It's like, you don't live there, so you had to go all the way
exactly
there.
They flew me out that morning, like put me up in a hotel. I was supposed to be there. It was a 2-day scene. I was supposed to be there for fucking 2 days.
That's the only thing I will say that's like, oh, it's like so frustrating about, I don't know if it's just our industry or if it's entertainment in general, but like if someone is popular, you know, or relevant and they sell, they're going to continue to get rebooked, whether they show up to set 4 hours late, whether they show up fucked up, whether they show up fucking, you know, the next day to the wrong location, whatever. Like, they're going to continue to get booked. Yeah. Even if they're bitchy to the makeup artist, a diva to the director. Like, it's really sad.
I think in this scenario, I don't think she will be getting rebooked because it was just very messy. Yeah. Like a lot of just yelling and fighting and...
Hopefully not, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, can I get a small check and
I
then
know.
I'm gonna like get on the plane?
And the scene was going so good. I was like, I had great chemistry with the guy, my male talent, and like we had filmed the beginning part, which was just the two of us, and then she was gonna come in like in a later scene. And like it was going so good. We had done that whole thing.
They should have
like
just had her leave and you just do the same.
Right, that's what I said. But they were like, oh, just for liability reasons. I was like, okay, I'll just go home and we'll film content, I guess.
You guys are gonna buy me a first class ticket, right? For this fucking 45-minute flight.
Yeah, seriously. So that was not so fun. But my first Brazzers scene was great. And then I shot with Owen Gray this past spring.
He's so great.
It was really good.
He is literally so passionate.
Yeah.
He is literally, like, if I had to describe him in one word, I would just say passionate.
For sure. And
such a, like, it's weird because it's like, he'll fuck you good, but like it's like a sensual, like,
yes,
I'm gonna fuck you, like sensual, like it's
like
really
in
weird,
a nice little loving way.
Yeah, but then I'm like, yo, like I'm dying over here,
right?
Because it's so big,
fighting demons. Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, oh shit,
that is a dig. He's got a hog
like,
on him.
After I leave, I'm like, my pussy hurts a little bit. Yeah, it's good though. It was passionate.
It's the perfect dick. I love uncut dicks. So
me too, especially in my ass.
Yes, agreed. That's the only.
So you do anal?
I don't do it on camera, but I do a lot of anal in my personal life.
Why don't you do camera?
Because I don't think they deserve to see it yet. Just quite yet. I'm like, I feel like I haven't checked all the boxes that I want to hit with just vaginal sex.
I get that.
I'm like, I need to film more squirting content. I got to do more DVP and do more, like, I haven't even done just like a regular gangbang with
I've never, so like I'll have 8 years in March of 2023 and like I've never done a gangbang, never done a DP, double anal, like none of those. So I'm I think this coming up year I'm gonna try to
it's so hard
see what I can do. Because I want to get, if I'm going to do it, like, I want to do it fucking big. So I want to do, like, a showcase or something. Totally. You know what I mean?
And I'm like, I'll hire the talent and I want it for my sites. I'm not going to do it for company. I'm like, I will pay men to come and fuck me. Because I need the content. I know, it's like, I want it so bad.
I want to handpick all the people.
Yes,
I
exactly.
Totally get that.
I totally. And, like, you know, there's enough out there that I'm like, I don't know if I'd shoot one-on-one content with you, but if it's with 10 other dudes, then come on over. I'll take it.
So what do you like to do when you're not doing slutty things?
Oh, goodness. I'm kind of boring.
Are you a homebody?
Yes. Okay. I love my apartment. I like to hang out at home with my cat. And
what's your cat's name?
Her name's Bean.
Bean?
Yeah. She's my
my
little llama bean. But yeah, I chill at home when I work all the time. So I'm like, you know, and I like working. So I'm kind of like, this is my little hobby.
Yeah.
You know?
I think a lot of people don't recognize, like, a lot of successful content creators or, you know, influencers, they're constantly on, like, the go.
Always.
It's like filming this. Hey, I got to film this. Hey, I got to take photos here. Like, honestly, I'm super bad about taking, like, photos of myself.
For sure. Oh, me too.
Same. Like, so a lot of the times, like, I'll be like, hey, Hadley, snap a photo. We
have someone else to do it for you. So it's so much easier.
I don't know why either, because it's like, I'm not, like, self-conscious. I'm just not good at taking selfies.
Forget sometimes.
It's weird. Yeah.
It happens.
So when you shoot content, do you just set your camera up on a tripod?
Or
do you have someone shoot it?
Yeah, if I have somebody that's readily available, like when I'm traveling, like with friends or, you know, being around multiple people at one time, then yeah, I like to have other people shoot my content for me just because it's different than the tripod stuff. And like you can do the tripod content in good ways that look good.
Yeah, I agree.
And it depends on what kind of vibe I want for my scene, and like depending on the person. I'm like, if it's gonna be the more just like amateur kind of, we just want to fuck each other and enjoy it, then I'll just throw it up on a tripod and we'll just go at it and call it a day. Maybe do some POV content. But if I'm like, okay, I want this to look really good, I want to focus on the angles, like, you know, and I don't have somebody to shoot it for me, I'll just be focusing on moving it around.
Yeah, and it literally takes forever.
It's really annoying.
I remember I did a 5-minute custom, and it was like
the worst.
The guy wanted like a view of like my feet walking on the floor, and then he wanted a view from like a voyeur over in the corner, and then a view from up above down in the shower. Girl, that took me 4 hours to do a 5-minute custom.
And people don't understand why we charge so much for customs, because they want shit like this.
So time consuming.
No, it's so much work. And I'm like, I gotta look cute, I gotta shower, I gotta like figure out my outfit.
The worst though is, do you have a wish list?
I do.
Okay, so I have a wish list as well. And the worst is when someone buys something off your wish list and they're like, hey, I bought this outfit for you, I expect a video in it. Like,
did we discuss that?
Excuse me?
No.
What?
Is that a thing that's assumed amongst people? Like, I understand sometimes I'll make deals where I put something on there that I really want. I'm like, hey, if you buy me this, I'll send you some free content. Or I'll make you a little free video. But if it's not specified, don't, as a fan, expect that. Because it's not really the norm. I would say.
Not at all.
If you want a custom video, you can buy one.
Right. So do you like to travel at all?
I love to travel.
Where's your favorite place you've ever been?
Oh man. Okay, I just went to Europe this past summer for like 3 weeks. I was in this Paris, south of France, and Portugal. And
amazing.
I think we stayed in this little town outside of Nice in France, and it was just like kind of this bay with all these like fancy buildings built into the mountains, and just like the bluest, calmest little water you've ever seen. And you know, Cancer, I love the ocean, I love to swim.
Same.
Like, I just got to be near water somehow. So like I would just wake up and like walk down to the beach and go swimming every day, and like smoke my little cigarettes and eat my little baguettes and wine. Well, I mean, you know, I've smoked cigarettes like on and on throughout my life. But I've kind of quit when I moved to LA because I could just do my little vape and stuff. But when you're in Europe, I'm like, I feel like you just have to. It's part of the culture. I'm like, everyone's smoking their little ciggies. Exactly. My little cigarettes.
Yeah. With a little beret. What's that thing called?
Beret.
Yeah, exactly. You got a beret on. And
I was like, you know, wandering the streets of Paris, just like exploring, fucking smoking my little ciggies, and like with my little headphones in. I'm like, nobody talk to me. But having the greatest time ever. Exactly. I'm like, I'm a single woman. Don't look at me weird, or I'll be scared.
Would you say you're an introvert or extrovert? I would say, just by guessing, you're like an extrovert, but also an introvert, because like you like to be home, you said.
100%.
But also you're very like...
Right. I'm very extroverted with people that I feel comfortable with. Yeah. And if they give me that energy that I can kind of vibe off with, like if I'm with somebody that's very extroverted, it'll be so much easier for me to talk to them. Yeah. But when I'm with somebody that is also very introverted, I'm like, God, I have no idea how to carry this conversation. I'm like, oh, what do I do? So it depends. And I feel like that is an ADHD thing. Like being neurodivergent, we tend to mirror the people that we're around. And
have you ever done Adderall?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm a drug addict, but I'm in recovery. And I used to snort Adderall. Like,
me too.
Every single day. Like Adderall and Xanax were like my fucking I love those. I love Coke, love meth. Love alcohol.
I've been there.
I'm very open about that I used to be a fuck up, but
totally.
I totally get that for sure.
Adderall was good for school. It just, it didn't do the things that it did to everybody else, because I am so ADHD that I was like, I would snort it at a party and be like, I want to go home and study right now.
You're like,
like I need to go read.
I feel really intelligent.
Same.
Right now.
I'm like, wow.
Give me a book.
Is this what normal people feel like? Meanwhile, everyone's like, woo, fucking bouncing off the walls and like chatting my ear off, and I'm like, okay, I'm really irritated right now by everyone talking around me. I need to sit in silence and read 4 books in 1 hour.
So how do you handle your mental health when it comes to balancing your professional and your personal life?
That's a great question. I go to therapy.
Yes, love that.
Which is good.
Yes.
Love my therapist. I found her through Pineapple Sport.
Oh, great.
Woo, yeah, we love Pineapple.
That.
They give resources for adult performers.
Yes,
Shout
Pineapple
out.
Support. Shout out to you.
Love them. But yes, I do therapy pretty regularly, like at least twice a month. I try to go.
Love that.
And yeah, just kind of like relying on my support systems. I text my therapist all the time. I talk to my family. Like I'm really close with my sister and my mom, and like my friends and stuff are good resources also. And just kind of trying to take breaks when I need to from work, which is really hard. It's really hard for me because I feel like work is kind of like my number one addiction now. I'm like, I've kicked all my old vices and now I'm just like, money.
So are you an addict then?
I would say,
or you have addictive personality?
Yeah, in the past I've definitely it's kind of gone in waves. Like, going back to my ADHD, I'm like, I definitely had things that I was like very addicted to at one point in my life. Yeah. And then something just switched off and I'm like, okay, on to the next one. And so it was like, in high school and college it was like alcohol, and then college it was like Coke, and then when I dropped out of school,
put those lines on the table immediately.
Yeah, Coke was fun.
Now it's cut with like fentanyl and shit.
Yeah,
so I'm like, man, I stopped at a good time.
I really don't miss it. I did it at a party like maybe a year ago or something, and I was just so wrecked the next day. I was like, man, this isn't even fun anymore. Yeah. It's just fucking
You're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Right.
That's like, always the next day. You're like, God damn
literally
it.
Reevaluating my whole life.
My nose is plugged up now.
Yes, exactly.
Like my nose is so fucked up from snorting shit. It's just like fucked for life.
Yeah, I feel you.
So do you have any like hobbies or anything that you do?
I like to do like music. I like to sing, and I play a couple instruments.
What do you play?
I currently, these are the only ones I have at home. I have my regular little ukulele, and then I have a baritone ukulele. A little different. But so yeah, I like to play music. I played guitar for a while. I grew up like playing the violin, and I like taught myself the piano a little bit.
That's cool. I started taking piano lessons, but that was like before COVID.
Yeah.
And I want to get back into it really bad because I have a like keyboard at my place. And then I also played the violin when I was younger.
Oh, nice.
I played it in, what was it, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade or something. And then when I switched schools for middle school, they were like, we only have band, we don't have orchestra. I'm like, yo, fuck your life.
Yeah, I did orchestra
Orchestra's
too.
the shit.
Totally. I'm like this.
I'm all about that violin life. Right. You know what I'm saying?
The concerts were god awful because we were like 7-year-olds playing instruments. Oh my god!
My mom's like, yeah,
woo, you got it, kids, and it's just the worst song you've ever heard in your life.
Or when we had to play those fucking recorder things. Oh my god!
I remember having recorder concerts like in 5th grade or something, and it was just Twinkle Little Star or whatever.
I love your imitation of it.
Thank you.
Oh god.
But yeah, I love music. I mean, singing has always been like my number one instrument, my voice.
Did you ever take like lessons or anything?
Yeah, I was like classically trained growing up. I did like
opera stuff?
Not quite, but like choral music. Like I sang in my church choir, and then I started seeing a vocal coach when I wanted to like I thought I wanted to pursue singing as like a career. And then I tried out for The Voice and I didn't make it because I was like 15 and I, was still.
You're probably nervous as fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
like
probably nerve-wracking.
the audition was really good and there's like a couple different rounds. So I made it through like the preliminary rounds, but then towards the end when it's like really cutthroat and there's all these like 30-year-olds with record deals already, I was like, all right, well, I can't compete with that. They were like, you're fucking 15, get out of here.
You're like, God
like,
damn
okay.
it.
But yeah, I sang in like I did an a cappella in high school and like,
could you like give us like a little like just example?
Oh God.
You don't have to, but like I would like to hear just like a little diddle.
A little something. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know. What should I sing? Don't record that. Can you put on the spot?
Anything.
Fuck. Okay,
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll do something. I mean, I haven't sang in front of people in like so long. Okay. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
Oh my God. I literally have chills on my arm, dude.
Thank you.
Holy shit. I have chills.
Thanks.
You guys.
I've been saying in front of
Goddamn.
other people in like a really
I
long
love
time.
that.
Thanks.
I didn't think you were gonna do it, and then I seen you grab you. You do this thing where
Here I go.
I'm really good at like reading people.
Yeah.
Like, you're like grabbing your sleeves. You're like, fuck
It's like
this.
when you're about to
You're
suck
like,
dick
fuck
and you're
this
like,
shit.
all right,
Yeah,
here I
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Put
let
the
me
hair
get-
up.
Let me get it back.
Yeah.
Let me get I love it.
Thank you.
No, that was amazing.
Thanks.
That's great. So do you ever, think about pursuing that further?
I think about it a lot, honestly. Like, I have a bunch of friends that are in the music industry, and I'm like, yo, put me in, coach.
Yo.
Do you ever need...
Hey fam, hit me up.
You ever want to sign a cute porn girl who can sing? Like, let me know. But I don't know. I'm like, logistically, I'm so into porn right now. I don't know if I could focus on a whole nother career.
Yeah. I
But
understand
maybe
that.
as time goes on, I'm like, I feel like I always have things that I want to be doing. Like, I'm super into like fashion and stuff too. I'm like, I could be, a little fashion girly maybe if I wanted to, and live the more of the influencer life instead of just the I have followers because I do porn.
Like the fancy fashion one?
Yeah, like, having
I ain't about that
companies
life,
fly
but
you
it's
out
cool.
to like go to stuff and go to fashion week. Like,
Like, who do you have to fuck for that though?
I know,
I
right?
feel like I'm no offense.
You just have to
like,
have
I'm
a
gonna have some
buttload of
haters for this,
followers.
but I feel like there's certain chicks that are fucking and sucking
Absolutely.
to go to all these.
yeah.
I'm in Bali. Look at these fucking $15,000 heels and blah.
Yeah, I'm like, I
I'm
wish
over
that
here
could
like,
be me.
look at these chucks. Baby.
Yeah, right.
Look at these
Okay,
chucks.
I did just buy my first pair of Balenciagas, and they came in yesterday.
Really? How much did you spend?
Sneakers. They were like $1,100. But that's like, okay, that I try not to splurge on like big shit like that, but
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
my one thing. I was like, I need these.
Yeah. No,
So-
I get it.
And I had a really good month on OnlyFans, and I was like, I'm gonna give myself a little early Christmas present.
I
So
was
that like-
talking to my husband about that the other day. I was like, I've never had a Louis bag. I've
Yeah.
always wanted one, but like I've never got one, and I feel guilty when I spend like a lot of money on
Totally.
myself.
Mhm.
So I'm like, oh, I want to buy one so bad.
Somebody get
but
me
like
one.
I don't
Get this
want
girl
it.
a Louis bag.
Yeah. You guys,
This is where the fans come in. I'm like, hey.
Dude, I have a friend who literally, she's in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
She has a wish list, and it has all like, it's called like a
Luxie list? Is that it?
It's called like a dream.
There's a bunch of the like high end
wish
wish
but it's
list.
like all high end, like really expensive. They bought her a fucking like $10,000 bracelet,
Yeah.
a $5,000 heels.
I have a hookup if you want to get on one of them, because I use Luxie List, and because you have to put all the things manually on the list yourself, which
Yeah.
I'm like, this is too much work. But I might I want to hire like somebody to just do that for me. I'm like, hey, this is what I
My
want to put it on the
assistant is
list.
fucking amazing, and I'm like, I love her so
You wanna-
much.
you wanna
she
put some
she
little things on
schedules
my
my
wish list for
life.
me?
She's also now the director of operations for Feels. Everybody, it's launching
Yes.
very soon.
Love that.
But yeah, no, she organizes my fucking life.
Yeah,
I would die.
You could do that. you
Hadley
know,
don't like me.
for sure. Put throw a loo bag on there.
Yeah, I should.
And maybe
I'm gonna have to
maybe
have
a
you send me
very
that
special
link.
someone will do it.
I love that you're like plugging it in like, hey, I'm
get this
serious.
bitch a bag.
Get the
Because I
bag.
want one
Yeah.
too. Like maybe if my fans are watching this, they'll take note also.
So, is there anything that you've done that you would like to like promote at all that you've worked on recently, whether it be just for your own content or professional?
Yeah, I think I make really good porn, and my OnlyFans
I
is
second that.
where it's at. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm really passionate about my work. I really enjoy making content and like connecting with other performers and putting out my shit. And
I love your vibes.
Thank you.
Like she came in, she's like, "Hey," so bubbly.
Just like, here for the ride. And
What's your
Loving it.
OnlyFans?
onlyleila.com.
And can you spell it because it's spelled differently?
Everyone spells Leila differently.
Yes.
It's only Leila, Leila.com.
Ooh. Yeah. Say that like you mean it.
onlyleila.com. It's like those like ads at like 4 a.m, like girls in your area. Hot MILFs.
Yeah. They want you now.
Exactly. I'm thinking of changing my domain though to like, I don't know, something with mommy, because I've been getting into the mommy stuff lately. But I don't know. We'll see.
Oh. Or you could just do mommy stuff without changing your domain.
Onlymommies.com.
Is there any other sites that you have?
I'm on Pornhub. You can look me up on Pornhub.
Over 20 million
Layla
video
Lewis.
views. So.
Yeah, we're getting there. I want that fucking Letterman jacket. So I'm
Dude,
like,
me
go
too.
subscribe to me.
I'm way past the fucking amount of like subscribers and shit.
It's
And I'm
like
like, yo,
50K,
why do you
right?
guys hate me? Yeah, I'm way past
just,
that.
Like bombard their DMs and be like,
They
yo,
hate me. They're like,
give me the
whatever.
jacket, bitch.
Yeah. Get us that jacket. Yeah. We want bags and
I
jackets.
think I'm at like maybe like 28K or something. So I'm like, okay, we're almost. We're a little over halfway.
Almost.
That's my motivation. I'm like, not for the ad revenue money. I want the jacket.
And if you could share with everyone your Twitter and Instagram or anything else.
Yes. My Twitter is at only Leila Lewis, LeilaLewis. And my current Instagram is It's Layla's World. My main was also the same as my Twitter, but I got booted like a couple months ago.
Stupid.
Hopefully it'll be back. I just paid someone like a disgusting amount of money to get it back, but
I know a lot of people that have been doing
see.
that, and they do get it back. So
yeah, he was like, it's in review. He was like 30 days guaranteed, and I was like, it's been like over a month. Where is it at? And he was like, it's still in review.
Hopefully it's not a scam.
Yeah, I know. Well, I
have
had
a
a couple
legit
friends that
person.
paid him to do it, so I was like, okay, I believe you, but also give me my Instagram now.
Yeah. Please.
I would like it back.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come here today.
Yeah.
Everyone, be sure to follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Check out her OnlyFans. Check her out on the Hub.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, and you're on Brazzers, so
I am. My
check her out
first
on
scene is
Brazzers.
on Brazzers.
Yay.
It's called Underwater Hand Job.
Oh, I wonder what
Steamy.
happens.
Yeah, right. It leaves little to the imagination.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for
and
having me.
I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.